Marriage is a simple proposition. Who do you love? And will you be loyal to that person you love? It's not more complicated than that.
Well, historic move this afternoon as President Biden signs the Respect for Marriage Act. The act recognizes same-sex and interracial marriage nationwide.
Let's check in now with Fox 9's Rob Olson. He's here. So, Rob, you were able to talk to some people about what this means for Minnesotans.
Yeah, what it means is a deeper sense of security. A sense, too, is the title of the law states, of respect. This past June, Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas signaled after the overturn of Roe v. Wade of potentially revisiting other decisions like same-sex marriage. Well, the law signed today is a federal preemptive move of protection.
It's huge for us, you know, it's huge for the community. It's a protection.
Andy Otto is the executive director of Twin Cities Pride. Sees the signing of the Respect for Marriage Act as a sign of relief that regardless of what may come from the U.S. Supreme Court, existing same-sex marriages can't simply be swept away.
There's a lot of conversation about things being overturned again. So those of us that are already married, it definitely makes sure that we still have that protection. We've built families, we've built lives under the fact that we were married.
Same-sex marriage became legal in Minnesota 9 years ago, became a federally protected right in 2015, overriding any state bans. But the fear is in the wake of Roe v. Wade, the Supreme Court might overturn same-sex marriage rights as well.
What this law says is that if anyone is currently married or if anyone is married in a different state, those marriages continue to be recognized as valid.
State Senator Scott Dibble married his husband in 2008 in California, 5 years before it would become recognized in Minnesota. Ensured now, he says, it will remain legally recognized nationwide.
It sends a very strong signal to young people, you know, our young people who are in school now, who are being attacked in the most scurrilous and vicious manner on the basis of their gender and their sexuality, that we love you, we see you, that the most important thing in your life, love, is something to be embraced and celebrated.
Again, to be clear, because it does get confusing, what the law does in the event states may be allowed by a future Supreme Court decision to ban same-sex unions, well, they'd be required by this new federal law to recognize those that already exist or those that are performed in other states. Again, that's the federal protection, a preemptive measure. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Rob.